The most famous chef in all of Nuevo León isn't a chef at all. He's a mechanic who goes by the nickname Weber. Gualberto Elizondo is a man who appreciates fast cars.
Vamos a ver qué hay en el cajón mágico.
Drawers full of fine meat.
Whoa, this is insane.
And having the best mustache this side of the border. Today, I'm invited to his exclusive fire patio just outside Nuevo León's capital city of Monterrey, where he's cooking up a norteño classic, cabrito con salsa.
No he probado nada así.
Just a few minutes down the road, I'm headed to a cozy nook where a younger generation of fire kings is proving that the North isn't just carne asada.
That is the most beautiful octopus taco I've ever seen.
Now, I'm sure you're itching to fire up your own grill. So in my kitchen, I have 2 recipes that will be perfect for your next family barbecue. Succulent Chile-Lime Baby Back Ribs and a pile of grilled Queso Fundido Potatoes because I know you love a cheesy, delicious mess as much as I do.
You can grab... No, come grab these. This is the best part.
Oh, what?
Doesn't stop.
I am going to give you a secret.
Yes, I love secrets. It's like nothing I've tasted before.
Three things make up Weber's universe in no particular order. 1. Cars.
See you later, cowboy.
He's been fixing them in his garage since the 80s. 2. Family. Weekly carne asadas filled with giggling grandkids and abuela's recipes keep everyone together. And 3. Fuego. Weber cooks the old way, the way we have for 2 million years. In many cases, directly on the coals.
Entonces tenemos muy grabado en nuestro ADN esos aromas de humo, de fuego, de convivencia alrededor de la comida o del fuego.
Sí, que lo traes desde el momento en que naces, lo heredaste. Tienes, pues esta es una carrera, es como tu segunda, tercera carrera a la que entraste en un momento intenso de Monterrey. Platícame de eso.
Nosotros tenemos un grupo de hace más de 50 años que se llama Autoclub Valle. Desgraciadamente el tiempo se puso muy feo en Monterrey porque hubo mucha violencia. Tuvimos que dejar de salir a la carretera y me puse a cocinar aquí para mi casa.
That's when his kids told him he should start posting his food on social media. Tens of thousands of followers later, he's still going.
And now all the local chefs look up to your father.
Changed 180 degrees because he used to be like a normal dad, really strict.
Roles completely turned.
Yes.
Our day begins with a light snack of asado de puerco and chicharrón, both classic dishes of Northeast Mexico.
It's my first taco in Weber's Patio de la Lumbre.
Tengo que hacerlo con cuidado porque se me manchan los bigotes. 1, 2, 3.
This is incredible.
That was just a pre-snack to the actual snack, which he keeps in this drawer.
Vamos a ver qué hay en el cajón mágico. Chiquito, mira nomás.
Whoa!
Another light snack. Tomahawk steaks, short ribs, and more sausage.
This is insane. Eso está riquísimo.
But these snacks are just tiding us over for the main event, cabrito con salsa. If there's a signature dish of Nuevo León, it's cabrito, or baby goat. Cabrito is most commonly slow grilled on fire spits at carne asadas, but cabrito con salsa is more of a stew served at celebrational feasts and made with a fiery, tangy salsita.
Uy. Ok,
Quedó bien
le
bueno.
echamos. Quedó buenísima. Yo así me encanta.
Pero fíjate que tiene el sabor del humo. ¿Ok?
Totalmente. Mira, the
Es lo
flavor
que
of
queda el
smoke.
último, amarguito,
Sí.
la ceniza.
Cabrito is a tradition passed down from the Sephardic Jews who came to Nuevo León to escape religious persecution during the Spanish Inquisition. The region was abundant with pork, which Judaism prohibits, so goat was the best alternative.
¿Cómo te prepararías esta tostada? Cuéntame.
Ya
Aquí
que
está la carnita.
Ya tienes la carnita.
El cabrito en salsa.
Ahora, tú quieres comerlo con una tostada, pones tu tostada,
Ajá.
tantito arroz arriba y luego el cabrito que desmembraste y coronamos con
Ajá.
muy poquito. Mira, aquí hay más cabrito.
Uy, qué bonito, Weber. Ya está. No he probado nada así. Sabe muchísimo a comino, pero delicioso con el jitomate. Como super deep. O sea, como muy intenso, pero riquísimo.
It would be hard to imagine anyone matching the indulgence of a Sunday afternoon on Weber's fire patio. But I have a few recipes that I think you should try.
I'm gonna make some Chile-Lime Baby Back Ribs. You know, I feel like everyone in Nuevo León is a master parrillero. Everyone is at their grill every weekend. And I learned so many tips and tricks and marinades. And I'm gonna give you all those resources so that you can become a parrillero too. So I'm gonna start with the marinade. So we start by adding 1 cup freshly squeezed lime juice. And then because I want to intensify the acidity, I'm adding 2 tablespoons of white distilled vinegar. And it goes really well with citrus. Then I'm gonna add 1/2 cup of olive oil and 12 peeled garlic cloves. And no, it is not a lot. And then 1 full tablespoon of dried oregano. This is oregano straight from Nuevo León. The oregano from Nuevo León is just so intense and robust and packed with flavor. I'm adding 1 tablespoon of dry Piquín chiles. Let's talk about the Piquín chiles. They're small and cute and have the cutest little nicknames like pajarito and mosquito and pulguita, but don't let the size fool you because they're like 7 to 8 times spicier than jalapenos. So these little guys are super feisty and you're gonna love them. And then I'm adding salt, and I'm not being shy with the salt because we have a lot of lime juice and vinegar. I'm adding a teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper. And then I'm gonna puree these until completely smooth. Here, you just have some of their most important flavors combined. And it's a little spicy. Well, it's a lot spicy. And it's citrusy. And it's just like Nuevo León. It's the oregano, it's the chile, it's the citrus. So delicious. So I'm gonna let these sit for a second. Baby back ribs are already cute and small and adorable, but now we're gonna make them even cuter and more adorable, and they're gonna make for irresistible bite-sized pieces. So what you do is you go to your butcher, ask the butcher, because you're gonna be nice to the butcher and you're gonna ask him really nicely, and yes, they can do it. He's gonna cut it halfway down the middle, and then you wanna remove the back membrane so that they cook beautifully and you can get a really nice bite. So you want to cut a little into the membrane and then you just pull it off like this. One beautiful thing about baby back ribs is how meaty and tender they are, and they're very lean. Now I'm cutting every 2 to 3 bones, just like this. And then you're gonna have the cutest, like little baby back rib. And I'm gonna pour the marinade right on top. And I'm gonna make sure they're super well covered. You can marinate your mini baby back ribs up to like 48 hours covered in the fridge. But if you are ready to put them on the grill, you can just go ahead and make these mini packets. I'm gonna add enough to make a single layer. You don't want to stack them on top of each other. And we want to seal the packets. We're going to cook them first in the packets so that they cook kind of steamed in the packets, get all tender. And do you say, oh, that's the word I was looking for. The word I was looking for was succulent. I have my baby back ribs packets. And now I'm gonna make a giant baby potato packet because I'm gonna make some grilled queso fundido potatoes with bacon. I have 2 pounds of baby potatoes. Just gonna throw them in here. And I have 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter that I already diced. Here. And if you want, you could add a little bit of oil too, or more butter, but this is enough butter for me. And I'm adding a teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of ground black pepper. And then just make a quesadilla style package. It does look like an empanada or a quesadilla, right? Because I want to put my baby back ribs and my baby potatoes on the grill.
While the grill preheats, I want you to meet someone who's out to prove that the North isn't just carne asada. When you visit Cara De Vaca in San Pedro, you may notice the sweet, smoky scent of copal incense, a tree resin used in rituals by ancient Mexican tribes. Chuy Villareal believes his daily ritual cleans the space of stale energy and renews it for a new day. After all, good vibes are essential when you're an artist and head chef inventing mouth-watering combinations of Lebanese, Mediterranean, and Mexican dishes.
Hola, Chuy.
Hola, Pati.
Todos tus socios son del mundo del arte, del diseño
branding,
PR,
del diseño
branding.
interior, de la publicidad, de todo
Y
esto.
tú tú te metiste a la comida.
Sí, no desde hace tanto, tengo poco tiempo, tengo 7 años metido en esto profesionalmente, pero siempre he traído como ahí el la cosquillita.
Oye, wow.
Chuy was never formally trained, but his background in marketing, food photography, and video producing gives him a unique worldview on the full dining experience, even the smells.
Cuando el restaurante está lleno, paseamos la cebolla para que...
Les dé hambre.
Sí, pues es que sí da hambre. Es lo que te digo que pasa cuando hueles que el vecino está haciendo carne asada, vas y compras la carne para... Y la cebolla es la chismosa, ¿no?
I love that.
Speaking of smell, there's a local oregano native to Nuevo León, known worldwide for its intense, woodsy flavor.
Estoy viendo que tienes 2 cosotas ahí de orégano.
Sí, es orégano de Higueras, Nuevo León. Es el más bueno del mundo, supuestamente.
Es lo que oigo. Quiero leer.
Claro,
¿Lo usas
claro.
mucho?
Sí,
¿Puedo leer un
bastante.
poquito? I wanna take it down. A ver.
Pues es que es de temporada, entonces
Y las
tenemos que...
hojitas chiquitas están preciosas.
Sí, bien rico que huele, súper aromático. Este lo agarran en la Sierra de Picachos, una señora que va y acampa en la Sierra de Picachos y luego en su casa lo seca. Sí, casi
muchísimo.
todas las recetas tienen orégano.
I've noticed that you probably have just as much cumin in your restaurant, right? Like oregano and cumin, like it's a thing.
Sí,
in Nuevo León.
son como los ingredientes más importantes de los platos regiomontanos.
With plenty of char grilled beef on his 4 separate fire grills, Chuy honors traditional northern cooking, but he's interested in doing much more by experimenting with flavors from around the world.
Una compañía de pan pita tostado, un poco de con saltar,
Oh, okay.
un mousse de garbanzo y tabulé.
Dishes like his Lebanese-inspired chickpea hummus with a zesty Apache meat, a cross between raw kibe and a meat-based ceviche with pico de gallo.
La ciudad está llena de familias libanesas y son súper orgullosos aparte de su comida.
El kipe crudo, la carne apache, está tan acidita, deliciosa.
And his tacos de pulpo, almost as beautiful as they're bursting with flavor. Octopus grilled in morita chile oil, tucked in a refried bean taco and smothered in his tangy aguachile sauce.
That is the most beautiful octopus taco I've ever seen. You made this up, ¿no? O sea, esto no existe.
No.
It comes together so beautifully. It's like, whoa. And it's so indulgent because you're eating an entire tentacle in a taco, no?
It's a delicate balance to maintain tradition but keep the fires of innovation ablaze. Maybe it's Chuy's good vibes, but so far it's working and it's crazy delicious.
Okay, this is super nice and hot. It's over medium-high heat. And I'm just gonna put my packages. I have the baby back ribs and the potatoes. And I have a smoked jalapeno sausage. And I'm gonna make a salsa cruda or a raw salsa that's gonna be perfect for dipping those baby back ribs or for putting over or under. Or you can do anything you want with the salsa. But it's also perfect to add to the potatoes if you want it. Because that's one of the beautiful things of Mexican salsas. You can do whatever you want with them. So I have a 1/4 cup of the chile piquín crudo. So this is the same chile piquín that I added on the marinade that went on the baby back ribs. But this is the raw chile piquín. Oops. I hope Mila doesn't like chile piquín. You can see the tiny little chiles, and I'm just chopping them. And wait, because I think I need to flip my sausage. Oh, so yum. It is a lot of heat. So the fresh oregano. And then I'm adding 2 garlic cloves, fresh. I'm gonna add a cup of freshly squeezed lime juice. Then I'm adding a 1/2 cup of olive oil. And then I'm gonna add a lot of salt. So I gotta do like a tablespoon. You're gonna add freshly ground black pepper. You could whisk with a whisk. You could mix with a spoon. But if you have something like this, you can just shake it. Your salsita. This is, oh my gosh, this is making my mouth water so bad because I'm already thinking about dipping those ribs in there. So I'm gonna take out my potato packet, but first I'm gonna cut my jalapeno smoked sausage. Just gonna do it into bite-sized pieces. You can see all the jalapeno in there. Mila, I'm gonna give you food too, but I'm not gonna give you jalapeno smoked sausage. Yum. There's a woodpecker in this house that has been waking us up every morning, and I think he's at it again. Oh, there it is, there it is. Did you see it? Oh, I think you did get it.
There he is.
And he's just pecking on that wood, and he's eating all my fruit, and he gets me so angry, and then when I come and see him, he's just so cute. Okay, opening my potatoes, and this is hot, so be careful because it's gonna be steamy. And this is already so tasty because it has the butter and the salt and the pepper. But now I'm gonna add some of that smoked jalapeno sausage. I'm gonna add so much Oaxaca cheese that I already shredded. I'm adding so much that you're gonna think it's ridiculous, but it's not ridiculous. Okay, so I'm gonna try to close this packet again. Okay, so I'm gonna put the packet back in there because now I want all the cheese to melt over the sausage and the potatoes. And then I'm gonna take the ribs out. It smells so good. Oh my gosh, these are so perfect. They're already like nice and browned on the bottom. So I just wanna finish whatever is not perfect and brown and crisp. everything's back from the grill and I'm opening the potato packet. So it's like a grilled potato jalapeno sausage thing. So I'm gonna give you all the toppings and you add as much as you want, okay?
On top of the whole thing?
Yeah. Okay, fun?
Fun.
Okay. Okay, now we're gonna add tangy, salty Mexican crema.
A spoon or just?
No, like just,
Okay, just pour on top.
yeah.
Okay.
Like as much as you'd want. You know, like a baked potato where you add like the sour cream. Here we're adding Mexican crema. We're dressing it. It's like a giant baked potato of sorts. Now we're gonna do queso cotija.
Okay.
Like,
On top. That's so much cheese.
I know. Le quieres poner bacon bits.
Okay.
I would add
Is
it
that your
all.
favorite topping?
I love bacon. And then,
Okay.
ya te platiqué del chile piquín.
How spicy
These-
is it? Is it very spicy?
Super spicy.
Okay.
Super spicy. But the fun thing is that these has the garnish of the dry piquín, and the salsita for the ribs has the fresh piquín chili,
Oh, okay.
the green. So don't add this with your hands.
Yeah, I'll
add
do
it
it
with
with
a
a
spoon.
Just a little bit, no?
I mean, I like spicy, but you go for whatever you're feeling like. And now we're gonna chop some chives, but I need a knife. Let me grab a knife. ¿Te acuerdas que haces con tus deditos así?
Así.
Yeah.
Okay. They'll try to sabotage me.
That's pretty good, Juju. Okay, so let's add it all. It's gonna be so beautiful. I think this is a beautiful thing. Ready?
Yeah, dig in?
Yeah. I'm totally benefiting from your cheese pool.
Alright.
Oh my god, look at these. Wait, you can grab. No, come grab these. This is the best part.
Oh, what? Okay. That's too much cheese. Okay. Wow. Potato with the sausage is so good. It's like the perfect combo.
These ribs, so you know the baby back ribs?
Okay.
So there's these like perfect little bites. You can pour the salsa on top or you can just dip them.
Dip it.
I mean, I'm gonna go over top. I think this is like so good because it has like just one this for you.
You want me to bite it right now or you bite it at the same time?
What do you want to do?
I'll bite it right now.
Ready, set, go.
Oh my god.
Es como chicharrón casi. I mean, look at this piece of meat. It's like, okay, I'm gonna dip.
You can just eat these all day.
It's insane. Mira. Doesn't stop. Oh, what a delicious mess. Yum.
It may be time for something sweet to change the pace. And luckily, Weber refused to let me leave without trying a decadent dessert from his childhood. Toasted orejas.
Así a la leña, ni calientes, y pues caramelizas otra vez la azuquita.
Así es. Unas rayas,
¿Cajeta?
dulce de leche.
Wow.
Y aquí le decimos en el norte leche quemada.
Wow.
Bueno, 2, 3. Y la soltamos.
Like all your food is about sharing, bringing people together, and everybody digging in, and it's not pretentious, it's just absolutely
community.
delicious. Sí, es cierto, qué rico. No, pues aquí me voy a quedar hasta que se acabe. Gracias por invitarme, Weber.